There we go.
I feel like.
Welcome back.
I feel like. Is this sure it's on mine?
Yeah, man.
Really?
We're live.
We're live.
Yep.
Wow.
We're live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
Super Bowl
back.
week. First Super Bowl week podcast. Wow. Wee-hoo.
Woohoo.
Super Bowl Panthers
Panthers,
and Steelers.
Jaguars. Oh. No.
Panthers, Steelers.
Panthers, Steelers.
And
Who's
you
gonna
got
win?
your new hat. Michael, so you know out there, it's his birthday. He was...
It's
and
it
I
was 2 days ago.
I can't remember things, but I'll put my glasses on. So, there you go. Oh, thank God. So, how old are you?
20 years old.
Yeah. I know, so you didn't go to the club with us on Saturday night.
I'm only 20.
But why wouldn't you come down and, go out with... We had Danny Dimes out. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, you did tell me.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why is because I had my kid's birthday party on Saturday. So my birthday was Sunday. My son's is today. My daughter's was yesterday. So we had 3 birthdays in 3 days. So on Saturday, we had the big birthday party for him. So I couldn't go clubbing.
Your wife
that
invited
night.
me over for the...
Yeah,
Sunday.
she said, you know what? For a birthday surprise, Ron's going to come over here and see you.
I almost did, but
I waited and I waited. And
I was
you
in
never
North
showed.
Italia.
Yeah.
Because I had your birthday gift, which was the Panther hat.
Panther hat, which I love.
He
Yeah.
loves the Panther, so hopefully he wears it.
I will. I'll
Michael,
learn it
you
now.
like him? Michael Scott's here today. He'll be on here in a minute. But I got him a Panther hat, and then Danny. What's Daniel Jones?
Daniel Jones.
And Mason Rudolph.
Yeah, man.
My buddy Mason went to the game.
Yeah.
The Hornets. They played okay. I mean, it was a G League special. I think they had the guy Chang in and Jeffries, and I have no idea who else played.
They lost to the Wizards last night. The Wizards have won 8 games this whole year, and 3 of them against the Hornets.
I want to ask a question. It's very annoying to me, but I think it's good for the team because I've been going to these games for 20 years. All the players are so excited at the end of the game. They're standing in front of me. So they know. There's a couple of them see my crutch when I get in.
Yeah.
Seth Curry's like, hey, you guys got to move a little bit. I thought that was nice, but they really didn't move. But now they stand all on the baseline. I've never seen them excited for more G League players playing. I mean, it was like
Who did they play when you were
Denver.
there?
They were going to beat Denver.
They were going to?
They were down. They only lost by 3, and Nokic, or how do you say his name? He won the
Jokic.
game for him.
He did?
Yeah.
Well, it's MVP for you.
But we went to the game, and then after the game, we met Mason out and took out, and I saw Daniel Jones.
Oh, nice. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah, I just asked him if he was going to go to the Steelers. That wasn't funny in front of Mason. I shouldn't have said that.
What'd he say?
He just winked at me, I think.
Okay, breaking news here.
Yeah.
Don't table talk.
No, he was real nice, and Charlie was there, making sure they're right, and, it was fun.
Yeah, nice. All right, so we got Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl week. There's media night last night. They still call it that? It's opening night now. It's called opening night.
Yeah, was there anything funny that went on?
I didn't see it,
saw
no.
James Winston on Instagram. That was kind of funny.
So I think, what do we got? We're looking at not the Steelers. They're not in it. The
You want
Chiefs
the
are Chiefs are a
You
point
want
and a
the
half.
Panthers to be in it so bad with the Jaguars for some reason.
That
but
would
yeah.
be a pretty cool Super Bowl, though.
But it's the Panthers. No, now you got me saying it. It's the Eagles
I
and
know
the
who's in the
Chiefs.
Super Bowl. Who's the favorite right now? Chiefs are a point and a half.
I think the other way around.
And
Yeah, Chiefs are
Chiefs.
-1.5.
yeah, fact check. 1.5.
I mean, here we go again. I mean, I did it last year. I thought San Fran would do it. They didn't do it. And so I'm going to say the same thing this year. I do bet against Patrick Mahomes. I just don't know. I don't know.
I think this is the year to do it. I'm leaning Eagles.
Well, that's good to know because, yeah, then I'll probably take the Chiefs.
I want you to make sure you don't get taxed on that.
Yeah, that tax thing in North Carolina, they tax you for your wins. They don't tax against
Maybe
your
someone in
losses.
the audience can help
There's
us
no
out here.
audience. Listen, first thing, we talked about this when Denny comes on. My IQ's a lot higher. I was on the news last night. It was in the newspaper. There's no fact check. If you're in North Carolina.
Why are you on the news?
I was watching the news, and I saw it, and then I saw it in the newspaper. Any wins that you win, they're
All
not
right,
going to
so
go against your losses.
Let's lay this out. You win $100,000 gambling on DraftKings all year,
Yep.
but you lose $99,000.
You probably lost 120. Yep.
You're going to be taxed on $100,000.
Yes.
Oh no.
No shit. Well, I think there's going to be a lot of grumble and what about Chris Scott? He's on there all the time, winning and losing.
And that just doesn't seem right.
It's right. It's definitely right. You can go look online.
You can lose you could lose $150,000 and win 100. You're going to be taxed on $100,000.
Yes. The way North Carolina law is written right now.
Wow. Okay.
But that's not how it is if you go to Vegas or anything else. If you go to Vegas and win 70, then people pull receipts out of the trash can and stuff that show losses. So I don't know.
Supposedly.
I've never really wins. You know what I mean? So I mean, the only thing I did in Vegas is funny. Kelly, when I took Kelly there one time, she won every slot machine she played, and it was like 10 grand or 20 grand, and I had to pay tax on that damn shit. They put it on my number because it was my card. And next thing you know, she got the 20 grand. I paid tax on the 20 grand that she won. That happens.
Did you?
Like if your wife hits it, right, and you're going to pay tax on it, they get all excited, but next thing you know, you're getting paid tax. So when you go with your wife, she ever wins, just take 30% right off the top. So here's your $2,800. I'm taking the 13%.
But you can't do that right now in North Carolina. Sports betting.
No. I don't know. There's going to be a lot of prayers to be said for a lot of people. North Carolina is making a lot of money.
That's wild. Well, all right. So
well, what do we got today? We got Michael Scott here.
Michael Scott's here. Yep.
Are you done eating? You going to come over? We got Michael Scott from. Michael used to be
The Office.
No, he used to be a professional basketball player.
Yeah. He's good.
So he's in Hoop Group with you, right?
He's a hoop grouper.
And he's a captain.
Yeah.
We actually asked Nate because we're going to talk. We'll let him because he's very, very, very worldly too with Luka. Talk about the Luka thing, but let's talk about the Hoop Group real quick. What do you got going? Who's all the captains this year?
Same group except we've added two Cush and Nate Conley.
Cush.
They're replacing Terry and
Swan, right?
Swan. Yep, Swan. Yeah. Is that thing on?
And
Hold on.
what's the?
Is that 3? Here, talking to.
Testing.
Yep.
Yep,
There we
cool.
go.
What's the deal with this? I am Cush. I said that, and all I did was the Cush said, "Hey, I'll sponsor your team." I just said because Charlie was bitching last year about like, oh, I got a sponsor, I got to buy the shirts, I got to do this and that. I said, you know what? I don't want Cush, Denny, and them to put him in a league, and I want to pay for the shirts, and I want to put Table Talk on the shirt. But we're not going to be Table Talk. It's going to be his new logo, which Michael and I only know right now. I want Cush to announce it. But when we are going to have Table Talk, so we sponsored Cush for the thing. And then I said to Cush, if you want any help at all, I'll help you. So Denny and Charlie and Nate don't push you around. And already, listen to this. I mean, this is what I get. They're making a trade, getting 2 courtside seats for the Lakers.
For his first round pick,
First-round pick.
they're offering him courtside seats for his first round pick.
And then Nate goes, I'll give you a courtside in Kentucky. Is this fair? What do you guys think you're captains? This is what I'm trying to do to help out just a little bit, which helps you.
You're like Adam Silver.
Yeah, exactly. But I said, listen, if you want to trade, I don't care who, trade it to Michael Scott, trade it to you, Table Talk, because he is a Table Talk. We
about
can call it
Browning?
collusion.
But what about the Outlaws?
Well,
Outlaws
Browning
kinda
doesn't
getting
eat.
short end
Browning
of the
doesn't
stick
really
here.
eat here, so he can kiss my ass. But then we go, who else? Smitty don't eat here either. He's trying to text me. Guy doesn't even show up at the restaurant.
Well, you know what it sounds like is going on. They're testing Cush to see if winning is important or some seats are important.
Yeah.
So
So
it's
far,
an
he's
early test for the captainship.
So far, he's chosen winning.
Yeah.
He's turned down the tickets.
And I get it. From him, he knows all these people. Like Kushner is a lot smarter than you all think about these games because he knows Chase. He knows Keller. They're all buddies. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, it's like Grant. You know Grant. Grant's great. He played with us, Michael, in the All-Star game.
Yep.
And we kicked Michael Ransom all those ass but Grant played really good for us, right? But then Grant he didn't stay at the 6 in the morning that night. Now, if you get Grant having a birthday party the night before, you got a different Grant, and we love Grant for that.
Rolling the dice on.
Yeah, you're
Grant's
rolling
I
the
think you
dice.
drafted Grant in the All-Star game the year before, and he barely played. Didn't you choose him over Bob Dontino?
Well, yes, we did, and that was a bad mistake. That was Charlie again playing the fence, but I got a lot of shit. What did you? Our All-Star team, we kicked ass. You did great, by the way.
Yeah, All-Star games are kind of my thing. I like having the supporting crew there to be there. I like to defer, and when you're playing with,
It's nice playing with a team full of really
Yeah.
good players.
Well, no,
Yeah.
Again, they didn't have the team because I won. They didn't want to do it again because I showed them. If you have a good team, and it does show Charlie's talent level went down against better players. That's why he doesn't win BBL a lot. You got Kenneth and you got those other guys out there. We had a bet this week. Kenneth minus 6 points against Charlie. What a lock that was.
What did it end up being? I know Charlie had 22. What Kenneth
Kenneth had
finish
but
with?
31.
30, yeah, 30. But he averaged at 34, but he shoots a lot.
So, I mean, Charlie kept it respectable, you know.
I know you're sticking up for him, but yeah.
He kept it within 9.
Yeah. What? So what about this Luka trade, too? Let's talk about it. What you guys think? Michael, what do you think?
Well, first of all, it came out of nowhere. That was probably the most shocking part. I don't know. Like, I think that it sounds like he was having some issues in Dallas. Maybe I've got a buddy who lives in Dallas, and he's pretty pissed off because he's got a son who's a big Luka fan. Luka's like what 24, 25. He's young. AD's 31. He's always hurt. He's hurt like 90% of the season.
Well, Luka's been hurt, too. So.
Yeah, and Luka's getting a little pudgy, but
I don't think pudgy matters with him. What's that matter? I'm pudgy, and I used to be able to shoot.
I guess it doesn't.
You know, my two thoughts are this. One, everyone's saying that the Mavs won the trade and that makes them contenders. I don't know that it does. I don't know
The
that
Mavs
AD
won the
does
trade?
that. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. And then the second thing is, you can't feel bad for a guy making the kind of money that Luka is.
Yeah.
But he can't sign the super max now. So he went from being able to sign a $350 million super max to now the max is like $240. So he's walking away from 110, 115
Plus
million
taxation.
dollars. That's right.
No tax in Texas.
Right.
He got a lot.
Yeah, he's going to get taxed out of his ass in California.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15%.
Yep.
Luka's dad wasn't happy.
Especially if he gambles.
He had a few things to say.
He bought a $15 million house, I think, too. I mean, it's crazy. I think the biggest deal is that whole trade is, I think, Vegas sees it otherwise. I definitely think Dallas got better for 1 year. No doubt.
Yeah,
they
for
have
1
the
year,
best.
yeah.
They got, I mean, I watched that guy, Gafford. Holy heck, he blocked like 50 shots, Hornets, runs up and down. They got Lively, they got him, they got PJ and Kyrie Irving. I mean, I think they're going to be really
I think
good.
the underrated trade's De'Aaron Fox to San Antonio.
Yeah.
That was a big trade. I mean, they're going to be legit now. Him and Wemby.
Well, they're
And
going
they
to try.
have a big window too, right?
Yeah.
It's not just this
Yeah.
year or bust. I mean, they're young. They've
How old's
got
Fox?
many years.
You know?
He's like 25.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You know, Brent,
Another young guy.
sometimes when we bring stuff up, I think his role could be like, when I say how old's Fox, he could be like, oh, I'll get that information for you.
I could do that really quick.
Yeah, how old is
honestly.
Fox? I can't use my computer. We got one person said we're too zoomed in.
27 years old.
He's 27. That's a great trade
Yeah.
for him.
Wemby's like, what, 20, 19?
Another not. He went from Sacramento tax state to a non-tax state. You got to think about that. But okay, so do you think that the Lakers
21
right now
Wemby.
playing against would beat Dallas Mavericks?
Well, is Luka playing? Has he been playing, or
No,
has he been?
he's
been
out.
hurt, right?
Yeah.
So
Calf strain.
right now, probably the Mavericks.
You think the Mavericks should beat them?
Yeah.
I'm saying if they're all playing.
You know who this could benefit the most too is Kyrie, because Luka was the shot maker, primary ball handler, kind of dominating the ball.
Yeah.
Now it opens up Kyrie to kind of create and do his thing, utilize AD down low. Yeah.
You know,
Could be good.
I think Dallas is a lot better than people think, but I think it's a dumb trade. How do you people go like how many 77? I even see 77 shirts in Charlotte. I mean, people love like who's going to wear and I love Anthony, a great guy, whatever, but I'm not going to wear an Anthony Davis shirt.
Not going to wear the unibrow?
No. Do you wear a shirt? Like, is there anybody?
I've got Miles Bridges. I got his jersey.
You do?
Yeah.
You wear it?
Sometimes, yeah, to the games.
What about you? You got any jerseys you wear? I mean, other teams or
Not other teams, no.
no? You so Michael Scott, you don't wear anything?
No.
I have Mason Rudolph. I wear his.
Yeah.
There you go.
You got some good signed ones up in your house. You got a Kobe signed one.
The Kobe was kind of cool. I was Scott Burrell and we did that, and that, I mean, that he did it right in front of me. He goes, "You got to get a Kobe shirt," but that's when, again, Scott was, that was young. I mean, that's when I lived with David Wingate.
Oh,
So
You might wanna
that's-
mute that.
That's Razzie. Wanna talk to him?
you might want to silence that.
Yeah, no, we don't want. You never know who's going to call in. You know what I mean? What if Trump calls?
Got to keep the line open.
And we still haven't had Tepper on.
Tepper, yeah. What's taking so long?
I mean, he hasn't been on.
It's off season now. He should definitely be on.
You think we should trade Ball?
I wouldn't be opposed to it, depending on what they got back. Like
I just don't know who would get.
the
Who
fact
would
that
you
he,
trade Ball for?
I don't know, but I mean,
It'd be draft picks probably, right? And how many times do we want to go down that
Yeah.
road where we just keep rebuilding? At some point, you got to.
they could probably get a haul for him, honestly. But I mean, I'm surprised he didn't make the All-Star team. But he is very inefficient as a player. You know, like
I don't know. I think he should be in the All-Star game again for the.
he probably should be, but
What do you think, Michael? What do you think? What do you think?
I mean, the winning teams are going to get the players in.
Yeah.
Even if he's got better stats, if you're not winning,
Well, I think the problem is nobody wants to go to Charlotte and play. I mean, who says, hey, I want to get up and go to Charlotte, North Carolina? Well, which we do. We love Charlotte, but I think once they live here, they'd love it. But
talking about this the other day, really Charlotte's only chances through the draft, right? Like OKC. OKC laid
Yeah.
the blueprint. Nobody really wants to go to OKC either, but they did it back with Durant, Russell Westbrook, Harden, those guys, and they're
they
kind
had
of
so many
duplicating that
first
now.
round
with,
picks.
Yeah.
And the Hornets drafted SGA actually. I mean, traded him for Miles Bridges. Can you believe that?
Didn't we draft a guy named Kobe or something back in the day?
Yeah,
too?
we did that too. Yeah. He ended up being pretty good. That guy.
Yeah.
we drafted Kobe, then we traded him.
Yeah.
We're drafting the right guys. Just can't
Yeah,
trade
we
them on
just-
draft
Well,
day.
we
SGA
tra-
we should have
the-
taken. I mean,
We did
yeah,
take him. We just traded him draft night for Miles
Ramel,
Bridges.
that's why he had a shirt.
No, I like Miles Bridges because he's really friendly at the games.
He is?
Yes, yeah. He always high fives. He always talks to Tristan when he's there. So I support him.
You know, it's funny. I don't know. I'm on the end of that seat, so I put I'm like a little kid now. Put my fist out and loud fist my hand. I really feel weird about it, but it's funny to see. Like even at the end of the game, I was telling you earlier. I think it's bullcrap. All the players stand now. So when you have courts, they stand right in front of you. They're all 6'8". Who's going to stand over? And Mason's standing. I'm like, I'll stand, but I'm not going to be able to see over them. But I think they should have to stay in their lane.
Yeah. Well,
What do you think?
no, I mean they can stay when they want. They're the players. you
I
know?
know, but I can't. I have to look up top to see the game.
Well, I think you're probably in one of the few seats that the players are in your way. Like it's just sometimes
But
that's
they
the
all
catch
look at me. They
22.
give me the nod. I give them the nod. They know who I am. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Maybe it's
good.
time to look at club level, get the real treatment up there.
Are you
Yeah.
are you wearing your table talk gear to the game? So advertising? Why not?
I don't know. I should.
It's
Yeah.
free advertising.
I've never seen you in a table talk anything yet.
I wear the hat. I wore the hat a few episodes.
Really? I was
Yeah.
going to get you a. We might have some table talk stuff come out here soon.
Oh yeah, we need.
You know, I keep getting charged $39. By the way, Shopify for Bronny hats, $39 a month. We got to sell. I've been in this company. I can't even write it off.
I thought you said it was coming soon. What are we doing?
We
get
got
it
to.
started.
I don't know. We got to. I don't know what we could sell. I could sell. I mean, we got to start selling the Bronny hats.
Well, let's figure it out. Let's come up.
Yeah,
let's
we
come
got
up
to.
with
We
an
got
idea.
to. We got. I know. We got to.
You got them at the front up there, right? You still guys sell anything here?
We haven't sold one. We haven't sold. I think Table Talk is a great hat. I think it's good, but I think we could. For some reason, Ronnie hats. People want Ronnie hats. The logo. So I wonder if we change the logo where it's a cross and it's embroidered.
Yeah.
And by the way, did anybody, Brent? Did anybody email you or call you to get those roses sent for Valentine's Day?
No, we didn't get an address yet. We're
We're
still.
still waiting.
We need the address. Did you
I
get
know.
the address? Maybe. Maybe.
Mayor,
it
if
came-
you're listening, we'll send you flowers. This,
they might be. Someone might have DM'd you their address. Have you looked?
No, I don't get too many DMs anymore, but I'll look, to see.
We gotta
So
get
what
the
we
rest.
did was, the last show, Valentine's Day, I said, listen, if one person out there listening to our show, we'll send them some, roses.
Roses. They just had to send us their address.
So,
Ron said.
The Valentine's Day at Red Rocks, by the way, we can talk about Red Rocks a little bit, but Valentine's Day is pretty big. It's on a weekend this year.
Is it? Oh, it is. You're
yeah,
right.
we're doing a 3-tier menu with champagne and stuff, and then we're doing some other features. So
Nice.
I should have brought it right here. I'm not sure particularly what we're doing, but I know last year we sold 128 of them.
Is Birkdale they're doing like a movie night or something, aren't they?
Are they?
I don't know. I thought I heard that.
For Valentine's?
Yeah.
Little date night, yeah.
Yeah. I thought they were like going to put a movie on out there for couples and stuff.
Speaking of Birkdale, they're having a big thing tonight. If you don't know this, the board they're trying to figure out. Well, so we have the community behind us, which I get. The parking's so bad, everybody parks in front of your house, especially if you live in the first 2 rows, right?
Yes.
So if you live there, it sucks, right? And then you hear about the shoplifting that happened at Sephora or, which, to be honest with you, it's been happening since I've been here since 2003. Just don't hear it anymore. But now, back in 2003, if you tried to rob somebody at a store, you're going to probably attack them or do something to them. Now they say, Lululemon, don't touch them, let them take the stuff and leave, right? Well, who doesn't want to do that? I mean, they don't even do anything to them. So I don't,
So what is going? I saw this in the news. So they're developing across the street.
No, right here, that parking lot in front of Apple was going to be a hotel.
The parking lot.
They were going to do underground parking there.
Okay, so that's going to be a hotel right there.
Hotel.
Okay.
Okay, so then where Dick's is, that's going to be apartments.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
And then above, probably above retail. And then where...
So Dick's will still be there. It'll be apartments above.
I don't know if Dick's is there. I don't know that.
So, but there will be retail on the first floor.
I'm actually meeting with them, the mayor. The mayor's so nice, by the way. Vote for her, Christy. So nice. Because she was explaining everything to me, too.
Okay.
And then above Barnes & Noble's is going to be office space. Now, I want to ask both of you questions because I don't work in the office. Are people going to offices anymore? What do you think about that Trump thing where they say, hey, you have to work at the office? What's your philosophy? I don't want to say if SoCal. What's your philosophy at SoCal? Do they have to come in or not?
Yeah, so it's like, what's the old phrase? Like putting the toothpaste back in the jar or whatever. It's like once we went to COVID and everyone started working from home,
Right.
it became kind of easier to, facilitate that, do that. We were letting people work from home a few days a week. A few times a month before. What we do now is hybrid. So you have to be in the office 3 days. You can work from home 2 days.
They should be able to go to office 5 days. Why not 5?
Well, that's the thing. It's like because of the fact that during COVID people were working, remotely. Some people who had been with the company for a while maybe moved to the beach or relocated. So it just becomes kind of an issue with getting everyone back, and then people just kind of got used to it. On top of that, you've got people like in our space that are either fully remote or they make their employees, maybe work from office for 1 or 2 times a week. So you're going up, trying to hire good talent, and you're like, hey, look, we got to be in the office 5 days a week, but the company that you got a job offer from lets you work from home 3 days a week.
Yeah, they're going to change that, I think, down the road. I don't know. I obviously, but when I talked to Red Ventures, what's his name when I sat in your seats? Rick Elias, who's a great guy, by the way, another great guy. He owns Red Ventures. He said that the productivity actually didn't go down as much, you would think, but the culture did a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's the problem when you don't have the culture, whatever that, good or bad. Yeah. Now sometimes I say maybe them there 2 days, you're not going to lose an employee because maybe the manager comes in a bad mood and pick it on somebody for something or whatever. I don't know. I'm just.
Yeah, I think our productivity didn't go down. I think morale probably went up a little bit because people were able to spend more time with family. They're not stuck in traffic for an hour a day.
But I know, you think somebody at home right now, forget about your company, because I don't want to go down your company. Let's just say any company. Don't you think they're like, could they be golfing? Could they be doing anything they want?
Well, I'm sure some people are, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure they are. It's one of those things that, like, you obviously can't spend your whole time golfing. Like, you'll get caught pretty easily if your work's not getting done. If the work's getting done, it's like, can you really bitch about it if the work's getting done? Now, depends on the company, depends on the culture, depends on, like, the management.
Seems like morale would go up a little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
even if you just take 5 minutes to switch the laundry over while you're at home, and you're just.
I think it's
kind of
kids
a little
too. If you had
flexibility.
kids,
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
another-
it's like,
you wouldn't want me to have it. I'd have a. Back in the day when I was that age, I'd have a pool party.
that's the thing. It's like,
I'd be having Cush and Alex over there with a pool party. Hey guys, I'm doing, what do you call it, home day today? Let's have a party. Let's have some people over and have some fun.
I mean, I enjoy going to the office because, you're able to, especially if there's other people there, you're able to collaborate, talk, kind of socialize a little bit. Stuck at home, it's like there's that fine line between you're at home and you're at work. So it's like when you mix those together, it's like when you're done with work, you're just like, your home becomes kind of like your work and your work comes home. It's just, I kind of like having that boundary.
What
of being
about
able to
Bob
go
when he worked there? Bob Dontino, remember?
That was cool, yeah.
He was bitching about that. Bob was great, and Mark, another great guy, his father-in-law, but he let him have an office, not let him, however you want to say. He said, hey, can I use an office? He did, but he was bitching about the cappuccino machine was too nice.
Bob was.
It was too nice. It was too hard to work.
It was a little tricky, yeah.
Yeah, that was Bob's complaint. But he loved the office. But
Yeah,
it was
I know.
funny.
We
He
love
goes,
having Bob there.
I can't figure out that cappuccino machine.
He needed a user manual.
Yeah.
And didn't you get rid of it finally? Like
I think we did. Yeah, I think we did. We've gone through a few coffee machines.
Yeah. I got it. I bet when I met SoCal Marketing, they did a lot of cool stuff. We had some stuff we did, some stuff we didn't. Ronnie hats we did. What's the bakery one you had? I thought that was.
Oh, that was Slice Shack.
Oh my god, I still think
That
it's
was
a
your
great
ghost
idea.
kitchen.
No, I mean peach cobbler. You ever hear that?
Yeah.
Well, Nate Conley got me hooked on that damn shit. You know, so I'm come on in, Renee. Come on in. So you know, I get that peach cobbler, but I've been trying to tell Renee like Slice Shack would be good, but Renee doesn't like doing the Betty Crocker stuff.
Yeah.
Renee is if you want an egg white omelet, you got it, Renee. You get bacon, got it, Renee. You got a panini. We just bought the panini maker.
Yeah.
Great. She'll make more spaghetti than anybody's ever eaten their whole life, right?
Yeah.
That's she like. But now
Nothing
I've
wrong with that.
never seen her make a chocolate chip cookie or a souffle. Like, come on, man, let's get the bakery. Why don't you do that, Renee? What's up?
Because I like to stick to like what I know best and to my comfort zone.
That's fair.
Staying in your lane.
Yeah, stay in your
Yeah.
lane.
I mean,
That's good advice.
I get my egg in with a spaghetti.
But you know, chocolate chip cookie.
Panini.
Hey, but chocolate chip cookies, they make that little tubes. Anybody done that before? What's that called?
Yeah.
Chip ahoy?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you cut them.
Yeah.
And you put them in the oven, and you wouldn't even know. I mean, kind of what we do.
You
know,
don't make them from scratch, Ron. That's not how you do it. It's not a real bakery.
what have you made from scratch? Do we have cookies today?
That's a good question.
Basketball teams.
Yeah, bring some cookies.
Cereal.
out. I made these cookies earlier. Now I do make cookies here.
Oh,
It's
okay.
my recipe. Bring some out. I really wasn't here early enough, but yes, this is my recipe.
What's in these cookies?
You'll see. It's pretty
Okay.
good. But I'm
I
saying
better not fall asleep.
I need Renee to be more diversified.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's good and bad because there's no desserts.
Well,
so,
Well,
I mean-
luckily for you, you've got the hard part covered. She knows how to do the hard stuff, the easy stuff, the cookies in a can.
well, I had an egg
Yeah.
white omelet this morning and 2 slices of bacon. No bread. I'm not allowed to eat that, she says. And then I had an espresso for my new espresso.
Oh, how was
machine.
that?
It was good.
Did you make it yourself?
I mean, why do I need to?
Yeah, that's right. Bluetooth could do it for you.
I mean, I want to ask a question. Does Jessica, does she make you a lot of stuff, or do you do it? Like, who does the cooking? in the
no,
morning?
she does. Yeah, if she makes the coffee.
What about pancakes?
Yeah, she does that.
But you know how to do it? Like, would you do
No,
it?
hell no. I don't know how to do it.
You wouldn't do it for the kids?
I would try, but I wouldn't be good. I wouldn't want to try because I
Have you ever
mess it up.
cooked anything for the kids?
Oh, of course.
Like, give us something. Give us.
I grill out all the time for the kids.
So grow up. But you've never.
burgers,
Have you ever used a saute pan?
Steaks. Huh?
That's a pan. It's called a saute pan.
Yeah. Yes, I can cook.
Okay. Just
I mean,
making sure.
you know, one of my favorites
I'm gonna
is
ask Jessica.
mac and
By
cheese.
the way,
I'm
you-
good at that.
You were supposed to bring bread today for me that she made.
Oh, that's right. Shit. Shoot. Sorry.
You didn't do it.
Next
Sorry about
time.
that. Yeah.
What
Well,
about-
Renee said you can't bread. You just said that.
Well, no, I know, but I heard about
Sorry.
this bread at your party.
We were
on
looking out for
Saturday.
you.
Yeah.
What about your chocolate? Do you like chocolate? Like, do you ever eat chocolate?
Have I ever eaten chocolate?
Like, have you ever made like chocolate covered strawberries? Have you ever?
No, I don't. I don't bake. I'm not.
What about you?
I'll leave that to the
Michael?
place down the road here.
Kilwins.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
100%
got.
shout out
I'll be
Killen's.
honest with you, Michael. Since you promised me a Valentine's Day gift, I think that's my gift.
Okay.
I want 3 chocolate covered, or they have white chocolate covered strawberries. That we're in.
All right, I could do that.
That's
can't
my
go wrong.
favorite thing.
Yeah.
I think that's the best place here, and the owner's real nice too.
Yeah, I love
Don't
Killen's.
tell me you know me, you get a 5 or 4% discount. So
He's-
we're gonna do that. We're really working on. I am going to completely work on, since I have really nothing else to do, but I'm going to work on the Ronnie Awards this week. I'm going to figure out the Ronnie
finally.
Awards. I was thinking for the Hoop Group, the one award I want to do is who do you think most likely hates his players? Is it Nate more likely or Smitty?
Smitty, I
Smitty
think,
for
actually.
sure. Yeah.
Not on purpose.
Yeah.
What a great guy. It's just that he's just that he's
Yeah, he
Well,
hates his team.
Well, Smitty has 2 things. One, he expects perfection out of his players, but 2, fitness, right? Like if you crack a beer, that's
Yeah.
fine. Nate will have a beer with you. Smitty,
No.
not
Yeah.
on his team.
he is in shape.
So yeah.
But he's been. I don't know what that text is going to say. Who does he think he's trying to get? Davis?
Who's that, Smitty?
Yeah, he's texting me, but I'm not. It's questions the captain.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Yeah, he probably wants.
But
he
Nate, I told Nate, you're such a great guy, dude. But a lot of people don't want to play with you, and not on purpose, because the guy taught me how to shoot a 3. We had to look it up last year. I think it was 5 for 15 in 1 year, and Nate taught me, man, how to do that line and how to follow through. And he's really. I mean, I watched him work out Rob Dillingham. I watched him work out Najee Marshall, and I've watched him work out a lot of famous athletes that you would not, but I watched him. So if you could be on his team, take advantage of that.
Yep.
because he's going to teach you a lot of things you don't see. So
That's probably part of it too. Is frustration. It goes back to what we were saying with the All-Star game. All-Star game, you have so many people talented, and then he gets a little frustrated sometimes with people missing
except
easy
Bob,
layups.
except Bob.
Yeah, except Bob.
Bob wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone didn't
Yeah.
draft him.
Yeah, I didn't draft him, but I agree. So you have to. I thought he's always been. Have you won it? You haven't won it yet, have you?
No, I have not.
But I thought Michael always. By the way, that's the chocolate chip cookies I made today.
You made these?
Yeah, this morning. Here, they're my recipe. There you go. But here you go. But make sure Brent has one. Did you get eat one?
I will. Yes.
Yeah, let's both eat one on the show.
All right.
Gotta show 'em, what the.
Let's see here.
Just like ESPN Game Day where they bring
Oh,
out the
so-
food.
yeah.
No, but Jeff Mack, they don't do this on Mackey's show. They don't do it. Look at that. We have fresh chocolate chip cookies.
It's got a Xanax taste to it. What's in these, Ron?
It's very good.
That is good. This is your recipe?
A lot of stuff we have up front are all the. So what happened back in the day was Red Rocks Cafe, and so we made all of our desserts.
Yeah.
And I was back in '88. You don't see me in the kitchen, but I was in the kitchen, and we made desserts and we made everything. And desserts are hard because the baker, you pay that person $20 an hour, then you have to have the desserts. The oven's got to be turned on, everything else. So it could cost you more. So what I did was gave the recipes to somebody, and they make our desserts. So
Can you order those? Are those on the menu?
these.
Yeah.
Well, there was this company I had, SoCal Marketing, at one time, right?
Right.
And I was still with them, but I really want to do Slice Shack. And maybe we'll do this. This would be good. This would be a good start, but I want to sell cookies like that.
Yeah.
I think I told you I'd
We came up with the idea. It's the execution is falls on your side.
I know, but like I'm really not that. I'm not as talented that way.
Well, we don't know how to like operate DoorDash or anything, so it's a little tricky.
Right, you have to sell it on DoorDash, and you have to, like some of these companies you see on DoorDash are really just Fox and Hounds or Chili's or something else. It's their back. Like, you used to have the grilled cheese place, but that was Fox and Hounds. So,
Yeah, it was like the American grilled cheese. It was good. I ordered
Yeah.
from once. I had no idea it was Fox and Hound until you told me that.
yeah, it's Fox and Hounds. So, Red Rocks would be Slice Shack, which you had what was the slogan? You had a great slogan for that, too. Michael thought of this. That was pretty good.
I don't know what it was. I can't remember. Our creative team came up with it.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
And then Ronnie Hats, we did a good job with. And now Table Talk. And Table Talk was our 14th episode, Brent?
16th.
16. Yep, and we're going to come on the stage soon. They told me yesterday. Once we got rid of
that's
the
for the Ronnie Awards.
we can do the Ronnie Awards out there, right? We got to think like what restaurants you think. I think we should get restaurants involved. Like, what's your favorite dessert? Like, I know Red Rocks obviously is number one, but we should bring the cheesecake. And then maybe what's your favorite Asian food? And you go, okay, E's, right? And
Well, that's the only
have them
one.
bring an item. Well, that's how you win.
It should be Red Rocks for everything, and then they get second
Well,
place.
we obviously know Red Rocks.
So
number one, but
Red
we
Rocks
wanna-
best Asian food.
We want to
Red
bring
Rocks.
some of those people so what happens is if you don't know marketing, which I can teach you,
Yeah,
we
please.
could get E's to be on the show, and maybe they'll show people,
Oh my God,
like share it.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a novel concept.
So instead of saying Red Rocks, because we only have 10 followers now, I might as well get out of the apartment and try to get 20.
Double, right?
Yeah.
100% growth.
Right, and then get bricks to say who's the best pizza. Well, there's only one, but we'll just say the best pizza. And then you say, okay, who's got the best wine place? Oh, Foxcroft. But they could come into our show, and we'll let them.
the
it might be
dessert
a-
one's going to be a toss up.
But I know we might not give cheese. We might have cheesecake for the best
cheesecake,
national brand. I don't know. We might
best chain restaurant.
best something. but-
Sounds like everybody wins.
Yeah, it's the participation awards.
Right. What's Red Rocks going to be the best locally owned restaurant? Well,
Yeah.
John, just talked to John Dresser. He's great. He's got Finn and Philo. So
Yeah.
I think we play off the awards where maybe me and you come up with who's my favorite football player, who's our favorite.
Like your friends, do that. Is what we're talking about.
Yeah, like like who's your favorite actor? Okay, well, Clive Stanton was
Matthew McConaughey.
right, but Clive Stanton was in the Vikings. If you haven't heard of the Vikings, and then I did a movie with him.
So you're in the category.
Bruce Willis's last movie was in Georgia. And I know it's over that bridge. I forget the little town, but you go over a bridge. It's about 3.5 hours away. But I was in the strip club scene, and I also where he was shot. And he only was in the movie for a minute, because he had what he died of. I think it was Parkinson's. No, whatever he had. You know, we
Did
can't.
Bruce Willis died?
Yeah,
Let's look that up. He did? All right, I believe you.
maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I thought he did.
I know he was in bad shape. I don't know if he.
He's in bad shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think he's still alive. Yeah.
But he got, what do you call when you forget everything?
Alzheimer's.
Yeah, so
You got that?
Yeah. Well, what's it say?
So it looks like
Dementia. Yeah.
he was diagnosed with
There's our fat guy.
caused by damage to the brain. What's wait, aphasia?
Don't know. Yeah, still alive.
Yeah,
Well,
it is dementia.
You got to go?
I got to run. I got an appointment to get to.
All right.
Okay. Well,
Thanks for having me on,
Did you ever
Phil.
see
Thanks for
John
joining us.
Tampoya, by the way?
I need to.
Yeah, go see him.
we talked. So
Yeah, go see him.
thanks for that. Yep.
Okay,
Thanks for having
thanks
me
for
on as a
coming
guest
on.
speaker today. And
Good
Yeah.
luck in the hoop
Good
group
luck in the
draft.
hoop group.
And if you need any trades, get with Coach. But
Yeah, line's always open over here.
thanks for the tip on Keller and Chase. Appreciate that.
6th-round picks, he said.
Yep, 6th round.
Don't draft him.
Yeah, maybe he could be.
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
no.
I don't know. Oh.
We did that with Anthony that one year. I told Greg to take him, and he was like, he definitely wasn't a first rounder.
Yeah,
So-
well,
But we talk about the movies. That was a good. I guess Bruce Willis, if you just put his name, they'll pay him $1 million just to have his name on the movie.
yeah.
And so, like in Europe, they'll really watch the movie. And I'll be honest, I haven't seen the movie. I just know I'm in the movie.
Well, I haven't seen it either, but I'll check it out. But, I mean, so you've got, for that awards, that category, you've got Clive, you've got,
I don't know. I'd have to.
you're in it.
Yeah, I'm in that movie.
So I would put you in that category as well.
What about Clark kid?
Who?
Clark.
Clark.
You know Clark, the basketball player.
Yeah, he's on my team in BBL. Yeah, he's
What's
good.
his daughter do?
Oh, she's an actress.
Yeah, she'd be.
She's good. Yes. Yeah, she, there. She was in Clifford. My kids
Yeah.
love that movie. So yeah, that's a good. So Ronnie Awards will be coming soon. I think we should target maybe early spring, maybe like a month from now.
Yeah, I think we do it on the what do you call it out there?
Yeah,
In
I'm
the
good with
middle.
that.
And by then, North Italia will be open. We'll see what happens there with no parking now. So Hoop Group's coming up, Valentine's Day, Red Rocks. What else you got?
I don't know, man. Just a Super Bowl. We'll see what happens. You got a lock for the Super Bowl?
I don't know about a lock right now. I mean, God, it's so tough. Do you think it's over or under?
What is it? What's it at?
49.
I mean, I usually bet the over, so I'll go over.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's going to be a good. I mean,
31-28. So
you know what? That
Eagles.
was one bet that I made. I'll never forget that. Me and Sam went to Super Bowl, and when the Panthers played, see if what Panthers Eagles. See what the final score was.
Panthers Eagles played in. You're talking the NFC Championship game?
No, Panthers at Patriots. What was the final?
Panthers.
31-28.
It was something like that. Yeah. 32-29.
So, was it really?
Yep.
We had 61 as the score. It was it was 200 to 1 if you picked the correct score in Vegas. And I guess that year the Panthers had scored 61 a couple times, and Chris Berman was talking about it, and we put 61 and we won, and it was 55 to 1. And I put $200 on. I won $1,100 on that bet. That's the most I've ever won.
You get taxed on that?
No, because I probably lost against it. But if in North Carolina, I would.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll take the over. I do think the Eagles are going to win, though.
I don't know, man. Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes and betting against them every year.
I know. Everyone says that, but there's going to be a year.
Have we seen any sharp money, big money come into the game yet?
Yeah, I think it was coming in on big money was coming in on Philly. Sharp
Yeah.
money was coming on KC.
My poor friend owns a casino in Ocean City, and that's all they bet. I mean, Atlantic City, and that's all they bet is Philly. So he's been getting pounded.
I
Damn.
think.
We could maybe get him a call in.
Yeah, I mean, I think Philadelphia's going to come out and surprise some people. Let's see. So yeah, it looks like big money's on Philly.
You know, the last thing I want to talk about, you may or may not have watched. You watch Race Hall?
No, I did not.
Chase Elliott won. Denny was in. Denny was third.
Yeah, I saw this the results, but I didn't watch it. Looks like it was.
I mean, the short track races are good for, I like when they're close because all the drivers come in and all that, and I think that's important, for
Yeah.
us.
When do they kick off the season? Is it next weekend?
It's 2 weeks Daytona, and then, hey Brent, you doing anything for Daytona or anything like that? Monster? No. You don't do any NASCAR stuff?
Not a lot. Got some meetings this week. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
You going to go to Daytona?
No, I'll go to Vegas March 9th probably.
Yeah.
March 16th. Then my nephew's getting married 26th in Dallas. I'll probably go there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'll probably go buy a Lucas shirt. It'll probably be
Yeah, they'll be on sale for sure. You can get some good ones. Why don't you get an AD jersey while you're there? That'd be
yeah. Well, AD, it'd be good to see if they win the night. I think now we get taxed on DraftKings, but putting $100 bet on Dallas to win the NBA championship wouldn't be a bad bet. I think.
Do it. You should put it in now.
I really think that's the.
You think Dallas NBA champions?
I'm not saying at a long shot they're like 30-1, but I mean, what position don't they have?
Yeah, I don't know.
They got Kyrie Irving.
They got a pretty good squad.
They got Gafford center. They got AD as the 4.
Yep.
PJ Washington.
Yes.
I'm just saying
They got a good team.
they're stacked and better than the Hornets.
Oh well, yeah, clearly.
I mean, would you trade a Hornet right now?
Would I trade a Hornet? Yes. They're like near the.
Would
bottom
you
of
trade
the
Miles
standings.
Bridges?
I mean, yeah, anyone could be traded off that team.
Yeah.
So, maybe not Brandon Miller, but that's it.
Yeah, I would.
I would field offers for everyone. They're in the bottom of the.
Yeah, but we keep trading. I do agree with Michael. You keep trading, trade. You're just back into square one.
Yeah. Well, they're at square one right now.
Are you getting seats next year or not?
I don't know yet. I mean, they gotta win some games before people want to pony up that kind of money.
Right.
So, well,
I think another show.
I think we're done here because we got Valentine's coming up. We still got another show before Valentine's Day, but we do the Super Bowl. So, you want to you don't want to put in a lock for this weekend? You can at least lock the over or lock the under.
I would lock the under.
All right, so you're going lock the under.
Yeah.
I'm going to go. My lock's going to be Philadelphia, -1.5. I meant +1.5. I think Philly wins it. I think this time next week we'll be talking Philadelphia as your Super Bowl champions.
You've been pretty good on lock, so
We'll see.
I would take it.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to go off and we'll see who we can get next week on the show. And thank you, Michael Scott. He had to leave, but thank you for coming in today and talking some hoop group.
See you guys next week. on
See you next
Super
week.
Talk.